right. Let's go. Okay, so I heard something really funny when I was doing my grocery store shopping, whatever, in Walmart today. While I was doing my shopping, I overheard a conversation that was going on between two people, and I am someone that doesn't like to overhear because if I'm not involved in the conversation, then it's not my business. I like to give everybody their public privacy, but sometimes public privacy is not an option. Sometimes your are just going to catch on things that it hears. That's what ears do. Surprise, surprise. And one of the things that I heard, one of the very few things that I heard about their conversation was one of them said that redemption does not require change. There is no change needed at all for you to go on a redemption arc. And oh, that's that's not that's not right. I was waiting for the other guy to respond, and the other guy was like, ah, I suppose you propose a good point. Perhaps you might be right. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Brother, what do you mean? He's right. I was like, bro, I can already dismantle that argument in like more than 2 minutes. I couldn't hear anything else because I really need to get stuff and I needed to leave Walmart to do my homework shit. But this thing has been going on my mind and I need to do a video about it because it's ridiculous. If you've never been here before, hey, my name is Omar Toa. I have a microphone in the middle of my face because I tried it last video and it was really good. And I don't know how to feel about ski mask because you can see my movement. So I don't know. Let me know if you think it's good, right? But let's jump straight into the topic into why I believe redemption requires change. What is the point of redemption if there is no change? The first thing that I have to say is that how do you go on a redemption arc, not change, not make significant amount of changes as a person individually, and also be like, I'm really sincere about the mistake that I've done, right? Like, when I think of a redemption, I think of, for example, someone who's broke, a drug addict, who slacks on his school on purpose almost all the time, right? His family's abandoning him. No one wants him. All his friends that he was cool with, nobody wants to talk to him anymore, right? And so he's next to a garbage. He's eating something from the garbage. He wants to sleep, and then he cries, and he's like, "Oh my god, like something needs to change." Do you think for him to redeem himself for the terrible stuff he has done to his family, for slacking off his studies, blowing out his money, you think, if his daily routine was wake up, eat from the trash, spend any money he has on cigarettes, right? Do you think if he does the same routine, all of a sudden it's gonna change? No. He's gonna be redeemed? No. You see, redemption and change, in my opinion, are so synonymous. Of course, you can't use these two words exactly in every single sentence, but in a lot of sentences, someone can change, someone could be redeemed. So for you not changing, not only will you not be redeemed, but you're also not sincere about wanting to change, wanting to better yourself. Another thing is, okay, say you don't change, right? You want to redeem yourself, but you don't want to change as a person. Okay, was the mistake ever that big? Think about it. Is the mistake so, when I think of a redemption, I think of Invincible, right? I watched a show called Invincible. It's one of my favorite superhero shows of all time. might be the best of all time. But that is a discussion for my different channel at Omari Comics. I'll plug it here somewhere if you want to check out comics, or it's in the description if you're into comics. But anyways, in the show Invincible, one of my favorite arcs, sub-stories that has been going on since season 2, spoilers if you haven't watched anything and you want to watch, is that Nolan, goes from season 1 committing all these atrocities that he has been committing against humanity, to all of a sudden he does whatever it takes to redeem himself, right? As a father, as an ex-husband, as a superhero, right? And the thing is just like, if Nolan is the same, right? Let's use Nolan. How do you expect Nolan to have a redemption arc without changing? He was a Viltrumite genocidal maniac who loved he loved killing, okay? And he was doing it for the Viltrum Empire. Imagine he's like, oh, I want to make things better between me and Debbie, me and Mark, me and Oliver, and me with Earth, but I still want to start the Viltrum Empire. It's like, okay, if that's what Nolan says, I'd be like, Nolan, so do you really regret what you did in Earth? If he says yes, and I'm going to be like, then why you want to serve the Viltrum Empire? If he says no, then I'm going to be like, why you want to go on a redemption arc? You see? The last thing I want to say, I want to keep this very short and sweet, is that how do I say this? Redemption, right, is a way of. So here's the thing, right? If you really care about others and yourself, and you want to go on a redemption arc, right? A redemption forces you to accept reality, right? One of the things that I have to learn is I was a good student in high school, then I came to college. I did good in the beginning, but then I was a horrible student, right? And I'm doing okay now, right? I'm hopefully gonna do better and better and better and better. But I just was like thinking about it. I was like, if I want to be a better student, if I want to be someone who's better to myself, how can I just change mentally? Be like, I should train more. I should exercise more, right? I could have just done my first video about why people should be worried about being fat and then not exercise, right? I've been going to the gym. I'm still a fat fuck, right? Because I've damaged my body so much, practically my whole life. But if I don't change things, if I don't take a diet seriously, if I don't take exercising seriously, how am I going to redeem all of the pain that I have put on my body, the trauma, and shape it into basically a Greek god physique that I want? you know, it's that you are holding yourself so much if you don't change. We're afraid to change because of the uncertainty that comes around. But here's the thing, it's more scary to stay in a place knowing that you're going to be bad than going to a place that you don't know if it's going to get you up or down in terms of success and whatever metric you see success as. But yeah, redemption does require a change. I just want to say that very quickly. If you don't think so, let me know in the comment section down below. And let me also know if you like the ski mask. Oh, let me know. Oh, I was gonna expose my face. I kind of basically already did. Yeah. Awkward. Okay, see you guys next video.